Okay, rule generation we have discussed yesterday. As you all familiar with the problem, whatever we have discussed, rule generation will not be a problem for you. So suppose ABCD is a frequent 4-item set, and then we can have rules formed. So, and we also do pruning after forming the rules depending on the low confidence rule, isn't it? We will be given with some support confidence and support and confidence, and if any rule which will not apply for that or which is below that confidence value will be pruned. So low confidence rules will be pruned. So a priori uses level wise search for rule generation. So it starts from empty right hand side and all items in the left hand side. And whenever you have to generate a rule in the next level, we will merge the left hand sides of two confident rules on the previous level. And whenever we find a non-confident rule, an entire subgraph that is here, the gray area will be pruned. That is, we will remove it. So this is the algorithm for that. So we'll discuss compact representation of frequent item sets today. That is how to find the frequent item sets, the maximal frequent item set, and the closed frequent item set, which is the different representation of frequent item sets. So we have two types. Maximal. Am I audible and is the screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So under frequent item sets, we have two types, that is closed frequent item sets and maximal frequent item sets. Okay. So these closed frequent, so number of frequent item sets which will be produced from any transaction data sometimes will be very large, and it's usually large, isn't it? Because data mining will not be used for small data sets. It is usually used for larger data sets. So the number of transaction data will be very large, and it becomes very useful to identify a small representative set of item sets from which all other frequent item sets can be derived. So we'll have a small representative set of items from which all other frequent item sets can be derived. And two such representations are your maximal and closed frequent item set. In maximal frequent item set, this is defined as a frequent item set for which none of its immediate supersets are, yeah? Hello? Someone called me. Okay. Maximal frequent set item. It's defined as a frequent item set for which none of its immediate supersets are frequent. So to explain this, we will have to take one example, and I'll tell you how do you calculate the maximum frequent item set and the closed frequent item. So what is closed frequent item set? An item set X is closed if none of its immediate supersets has exactly the same support count as X. You'll be given with some support count, isn't it? Suppose A as support, if we consider one item set, A excuse me, if A is one item, and if its support count is, if the support count for the whole problem is 3, and if its support count is also 3, and if you form another superset, immediate superset AB, and if that support count is also equal to T, then we cannot say that item set A is closed. So that's what it says. And maximal frequent item set, none of its immediate supersets are frequent. That is, the super count of whatever item you will select, no, that will be more than other supersets, whatever you form, their count, that is support count. So instead of just telling, if we will take an example, it will be more clear for you. Okay. So as an example, you can represent, given any transactions like this, you can build an hash tree, isn't it? So only very few have sent the snapshots of whatever they've solved. One or two would have sent, that's it. Okay. So you can have a problem like this. It's a very lengthy problem actually. It's not that tough, but it's a bit lengthy. So if a question can be like this, generate, 1 second guys. Yeah. So to find the frequent, closed and maximum item set, if you are given with the transactions, how to find those? That's what we will discuss. In the textbook, whatever problem is given, if you will go through that, you will never be able to understand anything. So I thought I'll take one example and I'll explain for you. Okay. So if we have transactions like, so they may, the minimum support is taken as 3, and this is the transaction whatever is given. So we have items A, B, C, D. Sorry. We have list of items as A, B, C, D again, and we have A, B, C, B, C, D, and C, D. And you are asked to find frequent, closed, and maximal item set. Okay. So in order to find, you all know how to find the frequent item set. How to identify it as closed or maximal. That is what we will see here. So first, as you know, we will sorry, always construct a table with 1 item, then 2 items, 3 items, likewise, isn't it? So first, let us consider by considering 1 item, and this is the count, support count. So what are the items we have? A, B, C, and D. And tell me the count for this. The count is nothing but, what do you mean by support count? It is nothing but number of times it is appearing in the transactions divided by the number of transactions, isn't it? So we will just write down the support count. So for A, the count is 3. For B, the count is 4. For C, count is 5, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for D, the count is 4. Okay. Now, in this, any items are being pruned? No item are, can we prune any item or can we keep all the items here? Support count is 3. Yeah. Is it necessary to prune any item, or we can have all the items here? Hello, I'm audible. Students
Yes,
are there? Do I need to remove any item, or do I need to continue with all the items for the next item set generation? Because look into this count, that is support count, and tell me whether we need to remove something or we can keep all the items. Yeah.
We can keep all the items.
Only Milan will answer on the time, and Shreya sometimes. Others will be sleeping. Will not reply at all. Will never reply. I've never heard voice of Sai, Pratima, Kausar, Charish, Bharat, Anusha, Aniket, Priya, Pavan, Nishant. No one. Shitisha, Sonam, Soumya, etc. etc. No one will reply. Only one or two voice all the time. So for the next, so we have item and the count. Now we'll find item set with two items. So how do we pair them? AB, isn't it? AB, AC, then AD, then BC, BD, and then CD. Just write down the count for them. AB 1, 2, 3. AC 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3. AD 2. BC 4. BD 3 and CD 4, isn't it? From this, now we'll find out which one are closed and which are maximal now. So from this, because we have to consider the item and its immediate superset. If A is the item, AB, AC and AD forms the immediate superset of A. Okay. So we know that the count of A is 3 and the immediate superset of A will be AB and count with count 3, AC with count 3 and AD with count 2. Isn't it? So we have sorry, these three items. Now we will consider an item as closed only if its count is not greater, A of count is should be greater than its superset. But here what happens, A is not closed, that is because see here the count of its immediate superset, the count of its immediate superset is 3, 3, 2, which is like one of the immediate superset as the same count as the item A. So we cannot consider that as closed. It is closed only if it has a value which is greater than its super count, immediate. If the count of this A item, if it is more than any of these supersets, immediate supersets, then only this is called as closed. But here it is equal because 3 and lesser. If any of the item has super count which is equal to this item, then we say that A is not closed. So we can say that A is not closed here. Okay. And we also should identify whether it is maximal. What happens is in A's immediate supersets, we have items with support count equal to 3. Here the minimum support count is 3. So if we find any element with minimum support count, then we cannot say that A is maximal. In case if if all these super counts are are not equal to this minimum support count, then we can say that A is maximal. So that is what the definition says. A maximal frequent item set is defined as a frequent item set for which none of its immediate supersets are frequent. That is, super count should not be equal to this item. The item whatever we are consider, that's immediate supersets count should not be equal to the super count. And if an item set X is closed if none of its immediate supersets has exactly the same support count as X, at even one should not have. Okay, if we will move further, when we will come to know what is closed and maximum, it will be fine. Now we are not finding it item A as closed or maximum. That is because the super count here, it is not greater than its immediate superset, and it is not closed, it is not maximal because the super count, there is an item with super count equal to the minimum support count here. Sorry, support count, I'm calling it a super count. Sorry, so support count. So A is also not maximal. Okay, now let's take the next item B. The count of B is 4. And what are the immediate supersets what we can form from B? We have BC, we have AB, BC and BD. These are the immediate supersets. So we have BC, okay, AB with count 3, we have BC with count 4, and we have BD with count 3. Okay, here again B is not closed because see here one of its item has 4. If this would have been lesser than this value, then we would have taken it as closed. Okay, so the immediate supersets support count should be less than this, then only we can say it is closed. So it is not less because there is an superset which has the count value 4, so it is not closed. Is it maximal? No, because see the support count is 3. There are 2 immediate supersets with support count 3, so we cannot call it as maximal also. See, we don't have, B is not closed and it is not maximal as well. If we consider item C with count 5, see what are the supersets you can have here? Yes, tell me now. You know what is superset now? Immediate superset. That is the set which includes this item C. Yes. Yeah, I'm expecting answer. Which all I should list under this immediate superset of C?
AC, BC, CD.
Yes, AC with count 3, BC with count 4, and CD with count 4. Okay. Yeah. Now, as we have done these two, is C closed here? If you have understood these two, you will answer for me for this.
Yes, ma'am.
Closed? Yes. Why? Because the support count of C is not matching with any of the immediate supersets. It is lesser than this. So it says that these are not frequent. So I can say that C is closed. What about maximal? Is it maximal or not maximal? C. We have item sets with super count equal to 3. So we cannot say it is maximal. Okay, you should not find any item with support count equal to the minimum support count, whatever is given in the example. So, but here we have items with support count equal to 3, minimum support count. Okay, minimum. These will also not apply for that, isn't it? All 3 will not satisfy the 2. So we can say that it is not maximal. Okay, but not maximal. It's closed but not maximal. What is the next item? D. Yeah, fatafat, you tell me now for this. We have AD, isn't it? Immediate superset which contains A, that is AD. Then we have BD with count 3 and CD with count 4. So C is it closed? Not closed. Is it maximal? Not maximal. Okay. So C is closed. We didn't find any item from this 2 item set generation. We didn't find any item which is closed and maximal. So let's move on to the 3 item sets. So how long we do this? Until we will not be able to form any combinations, isn't it? So we have items C3 with combination. Okay. So what are the item sets I can form here? So from this, I should not take this into account, isn't it? Because it has support count less than 3. So I'll move on to the next by forming 3 ABC. I can form ABC. I can have this combination. I can have AB, D. Then I can have AC, ACD, I can have, once again, what are the combinations available with 3 items? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I can have ABC. I can have AB, ABD. I can have AC, D. And I can have BC, D. Okay. Three items. And now count as usual will calculate here. So this is just to tell you what is maximal and what is closed with respect to this. So using this maximal frequent item sets, we can effectively provide one compact representation of frequent item sets. That is, from smaller set of item sets, from which all frequent item sets can be derived. These are smaller one from which all frequent item sets you can derive. So they have taken one example in the textbook. That's ABCD. With ABCD, here we are doing with ABC, but writing this, one second. Yeah. So if we move on further like this, so we can have, if we take AB now, so for this AB with count 3, we will have ABC whose count is 3, ABD whose count is 2, immediate superset, isn't it? Now here again, it is not, AB is not closed and also not maximal, because we have one item with support count equal to this. Then if we take AC, we will form ABC, ACD we have. Here again, AC is,
sorry, I couldn't quite hear you. Could you...
is not closed. So we have to find all closed, frequent and maximal item sets. Not closed, and it is also not maximal, isn't it? You can move on like this. And AD we will not consider. The reason is that AD will not consider because its support count is less. Then we'll take up 3 and we will have a BC, this 4. So we have ABC and we have BCD. Yes, BCD with count 3. Here. Yeah, now you tell me whether BC is closed or not closed. It's not maximal because the support count is 3. Yes, BC is closed or not closed?
Closed.
Yes.
Closed.
Because it has the support count, which is greater than its immediate superset. So it allows you to have a compact representation of frequent item sets. Using this maximal and closed, you can have compact representation of this. That is, if you take tree structure, you can easily identify. So moving on to the next one BD. We have ABD, which is 2, and okay, BCD, which is 3. Just go through the university question papers and find out what type of questions are asked, because for CS, this is the first time they are offering you people only have taken DMW, otherwise it was there for ISC people. You can get question papers from, you can download from VTU resource. Anyway, it will be available, I guess. I searched, I didn't get for the code, whatever I searched, they were all old question papers. So syllabus, if we will check, we'll come to know whether you can refer to those, because some topics are revised here. That is, they've included, whereas those were not included for them. So we have to just see that. Yes. Now, what kind of problem? And go through it, and after this I'll just post the assignment questions on module 3. Fine, just try to write the assignment and I'll give the due date after your IA. You can submit it after your IA. Sorry, is it closed or not closed?
Not closed, ma'am.
Yes. Not closed as well as not maximal. And we have CD. Okay. And let's check, we have 2 and 3. A, C, D, which is 2, and B, C, D, which is 3. So again, this is closed, isn't it? It is closed. CD is closed, but it is not maximal because we have a support count equal to 3 here. Now, if we move on to the next, if we will move on to the next, if we will consider 4 items. As you know, these two we will not consider, isn't it? Because the count is less than the support count. So what combination we can have? A, B, C, D. So we can have, this is C4, by considering 4 items, we can have A, B, C, D, and the count will be, for this will be A, B, C, D. We can, it is present. We can have A, B, C, D, and the count will be 2 for this. Now let's check for the previous items, whatever we have here, whether we can find whether they are closed or. So we will take A, B, C. So check the table and we'll get the count as 2. If we will check the table here, A, B, C, D is present twice. So we have the support count as 2 here. Okay. Now if we will check this is for A, B, C, we have to check the immediate superset. So we have A, B, C, D, which is 2. Okay, for this we have A, B, C, D, which is 2. So now we can say that A, B, C is closed as well as maximal, isn't it? Okay, ABC is closed as well as maximal. So ABC items are frequently present. So with this, what we can say is the ABC, the item sets with ABC will be frequent in the transaction. And if we will take this BCD now, again we have ABCD2. We can say that BCD is also closed and maximal. So we find transactions with ABC and BCD occurring frequently in this whatever problem is given. And we will not move further. Why? Because the support count of this 4th item will be 2. Okay. So this is how we find the frequent item sets, closed item sets, and maximal item sets. So maximum item sets usually will not have any support information of the subsets, but sometimes in some cases we will be in need of these minimal representation of frequent item sets, and these are the 2 types in that, closed and maximal.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ABCD of 2 is there, right? But minimum support is 3. How will it be maximal?
Yeah. See, where we will consider a particular item as maximum only if its support count is less than the minimum support count. None of its supersets, immediate supersets, have support count equal to minimum support count. So we call it as maximum. Okay. Look here, why we call it as maximal is, we call a particular item set as closed or maximum if its predecessor, see here, this support count is greater than the immediate supersets, hence it is closed, and the support count of this ABCD is less than the minimum support count, hence it is called as maximal. If you will check here, one more we had, did we come across anything as such before? Only we had closed or maximal also. Just check. See, if we will see all these transactions here, either of the item set, like if we have 3 item sets here, they were having support count which is equal to the minimum support count. You will call a particular item set as maximal only if its support count is less than the minimum support count, whatever is specified. Here we considered this as closed but not maximal because the support, we have item set, immediate supersets with support count equal to the minimum support count. So we can just say it is closed. Whereas if we will come here, see the support count of ABCD, it is less than the minimum support count, and also this immediate superset is lesser than this. Hence we call this as closed and also maximal.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Yeah.
Ma'am,
So this is one more way of representing the item sets. Okay, there may be problem or they may ask you with theory as well. So just take an example and explain. So
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, what will consider as frequent, ma'am?
Sorry, loudly, a bit louder.
What can we consider as frequent, ma'am? It says frequent, closed, and maximum, ma'am.
Sorry, frequent?
What will consider as frequent, ma'am?
The items which are appearing. A, B, C, D are the items, isn't it? So how frequently they are appearing in different transactions? The frequency. How
Okay,
frequent?
ma'am. Fine.
Yeah. Who else? Some girl. See, this frequency is nothing but how frequently the items are appearing in different transactions. And if we consider single item, what is their frequency? If we will consider 2 items, what is their frequency? Okay. And if we consider 3, what is their frequency? When we will find out this frequency, it should also support this minimum support count. If it is not, then it means that this item is not frequent and we will not consider that for next forming a superset. For finding
ma'am,
having 3 items at generation. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Ma'am, in count 2, we took AD as 2, ma'am. But when we go to the count for 3, we did not consider if it is less than 3, ma'am, support count.
Which one? Here I considered 2. Where did I not consider?
You considered AD 2, ma'am, for the second count.
Here.
Yeah, A of 3, AB of 3, AC of 3, then AD of, we consider AD of 2, ma'am. If it is still, it is less than 3.
Where is here?
But,
here. You're
no,
talking about this
one. Yeah, all, ma'am, all.
Here
it is AD of 2.
Yeah. You're telling that here we didn't consider, and I didn't. You can just say that AD is not frequent, and you can leave that also, not a problem. Okay, in this I didn't consider. You're telling that here I considered this to evaluate this, but here, sorry, but here I said that ABD is not frequent and I have not considered here. That's what is your question, right?
No, ma'am.
Yeah. What else?
Yeah, here it is count is 2, ma'am, but you still consider here. But when we come to the here is still it is less than 3, did not consider.
Here I considered, you said.
Yes, ma'am.
No, this we generated from this, isn't it? Then I just checked whether which are the supersets here, and to say that whether it is maximal or not maximal, we have done this. But we'll not consider this for the next. Have we considered that for generating the next item set? from this we will generate this 3 item sets, isn't it? For that I have not considered. Have I considered that? ABD. AD I have not considered, only ABC. Then we can have ABD, ACD, and BCD. BCD. That's what I've considered here.
Okay, ma'am.
Got it? You just go through this. See, here we considered all ABCD because the support count is greater than 3. All of their support count is greater than. To identify the superset of each, I have taken AD here. But to generate this 3 item set, I have not considered AD. See, if you the first item ABC is formed out of these two ABC. Okay. I'll just I have not taken this. Now, the second ABD is formed from this AB and BD. And then ACD is formed out of AC, CD. And then we had BCD from these two. Combination, these two. Fine. So I have not considered AD. Only
Yes, ma'am.
some remaining I have just taken this. Got it? So just I want you all to go through the question paper and find out what type of questions are asked. Okay, from the topics whatever we have discussed from this module. This module is a bit vast. When we move on to the next module, it's not that much. The subsections are too much in this. But see, go to the question papers and read whatever is required. You know everything, but how the presentation should be or what type of questions are asked, that you will get an idea if you'll go through the question papers. Anyway, after this, by the end of the day, you can find the assignment 3 questions. You can just write them and keep it ready and submit it after your IA. You have your IA on Tuesday afternoon. Okay. So given any problem, if you are asked to find which are the frequent, closed and maximal item sets, you can just find out like this. So which is our closed and frequent, closed and maximal item set is ABC and BCD. Okay, in these transactions, ABC and BCD are frequent. That's obvious. We can identify from here also. ABC 1, 2, 3. See here in how many transactions out of this, and BCD as well. Okay. Okay then. So meet you all in the next class with the next topic 6.5, alternate methods of generating frequent item sets. Okay. Okay.